Hey bookworms, I am back with something exciting for couples, just as I promised in one of my previous videos. If there's a lunch date, a coffee date, a dinner date, or a movie date, then there should be a reading date too. Well, I have just the perfect list of books for couples to read in their together time. If you can watch movies with your partners, do tons of other stuff together, then why cannot you read a book together? It's often unlikely for partners to share the same taste in reading material. But who's to say you cannot find something to read and enjoy together? It doesn't matter if your tastes are poles apart. You can pick anything from sizzling romantic fiction to intriguing nonfiction about self-help, couple therapy, or relationships. I have assembled 10 best books you can read with your sweetheart while cuddling up on the upcoming weekend date nights. They are humorous, educational, entertaining, and eye-opening at the same time. You will get the links to each of these books in the description below. Check it out if you want to purchase any of these online. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Links to the books are given in the description below. Number 10. Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus by John Gray. Before you confuse him with another author, this John Gray is a specialist relationship counselor and lecturer. His book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, is regarded as one of the best texts on relationships and personal growth. It is one of the first books I read on relationships. What an entertaining read it was. Men and women are different, from their physiology to their way of talking, perceiving, expecting things and expressing feelings, and the working of their minds. As if they are from two separate planets, just like the book's title says. Conflicts arise when one or both partners forget this fundamental reality. Martians and Venusians need to understand and respect this individuality. It will help them communicate their needs and expectations in a way that strengthens their bond instead of weakening it. This book is instrumental in teaching how to communicate with your partner when he/she is in a mood, or what he actually means when he says certain things. Number 9. Wired for Love by Stan Tatkin. He is the guy who developed a psychobiological approach to couple therapy, PACT Institute. He has been working with couples for more than a decade and also trains other psychotherapists at PACT Institute. What's the heck are those billions of neurons cooking in that head? We all wonder this when our partner zones out or has a blank look on his face. Wired for Love helps you predict the answer to that nagging question. It's pretty similar to John Gray's Men Are From Mars we just discussed. It gives a sneak peek into your partner's brain, helping you understand its working process. That helps to diffuse an emerging conflict bomb before it goes boom. Individuals have distinct wants, needs, habits, and responses to discords, but they are predictable when it comes to attachment and security in a relationship. Dr. Tatkin here teaches how you can build your romantic relationship on trust and love to attain intimacy and emotional security. Give it a try because it is hands down the best relationship book you will ever read. Number 8. Getting the Love You Want by Hargul Hendricks. He is an educator and marital therapist with more than 30 years of experience under his belt as both. Dr. Hendricks is one of America's leading couple therapists currently. You must have seen this book in my video on nonfiction books too. Let me warn you, I may again refer to this gem in other book recommendations videos. That's because it's remarkable. Its title is cheesy, but please look past it. What Dr. Hendricks has said inside is nothing short of incredible. I have read it more than thrice and got the same pleasure every time. It's a guide for couples that focuses on relationship psychology to form an intelligible argument on why our relationships are like that. Whatever that may be, the book reveals the core reasons for all that Freudian mumbo-jumbo. I am talking about the prevalent patterns of girls falling for boys who appear to them like their fathers, boys preferring to marry girls similar to their mothers. We all have one common goal when building a relationship: a lifelong partnership of love, care, intimacy, and companionship. Getting the love you want is the way to achieve that fulfilling commitment. Number 7. To 5 Languages of Love by Gary Chapman. Next we have 5 Languages of Love by Gary Chapman. Dr. Gary Chapman is the man you turn to for help when you need to heal your marriage or breathe new life into your relationship. His almost half-century of marriage counseling experience makes him a guru of the subject. 5 Languages of Love is a game-changer for those struggling with communication skills in their relationship. Eloquence or expressiveness is not everyone's forte. The things that make one partner feel loved may not make the other partner feel as cherished. Falling in love isn't the difficult part. Staying in love and keeping the connection alive is crucial. Chapman's 5 Languages of Love helps you discover those secrets that are simple, actionable, and relevant for today's relationships. It teaches you to express love for your loved ones in a language they admire. The plainest ideas can also rejuvenate your bond. There's no need for grand gestures all the time. Learn that simple language of love to tailor your relationship for the better with 5 Languages of Love. Number 6. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki. He is an American entrepreneur and businessman, and also the founder of a private financial education company, the Rich Dad Company. His work, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, became a landmark in his writing career. Finance can be a mega bone of contention between couples because each partner has specific views on personal finances and ways of managing them. The book helps partners shape their thoughts about money, investments, and expenditure to get them on the same page. You get help to merge your individual financial goals with your partner's to move towards a content future. It gives you an easy solution to turn $40,000 into $60,000, then into $80,000, and so on. If you want to grow your income and reduce expenses, own possessions that will put money into your pocket instead of taking out of it. Well, owning multi-million-dollar stately homes or the Maserati or the Bugatti is definitely not going to make you a millionaire. Believing in this culture is living in a fool's paradise. The book is a superb antidote for anyone having money management issues, both as a couple or a single. A worthy read on personal finances, no doubt. Number 5. Hold Me Tight by Sue Johnson. She is an acclaimed couple therapist and clinical psychologist worldwide. Her areas of expertise are attachment, forgiveness, the science of love, and how to repair relationships and form close bonds with the most meaningful people in your life. Hold Me Tight gives a scientifically proven and highly effective intervention technique called emotionally focused therapy, EFT, to help couples sort out disagreements. Conflicts are natural in a relationship. They indicate that the duo in an association are normal beings, not robots. It's the how you work through those conflicts to prevent them from damaging your bond that matters. Hold Me Tight focuses on that part. Sue has discussed constructive emotional tools in the text to help couples have healing conversations. These 7 heart-to-heart chats are unavoidable if you want to reestablish an emotional connection and enrich your overall bond. It's a must-read for couples going through a highly conflicting stage in their association. Number 4. The 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work by John M. Gottman. The 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work was my introduction to one of America's most renowned clinical psychologists on marriage and divorce prediction. His name is Dr. John M. Gottman. This book is the pinnacle of his research and writing career. Whoever has read the book has learned a lot about making relationships work and has also seen improvement in his family ties. Chapman lays down 7 principles that work like a roadmap for achieving a harmonious and cordial marriage. One that is free from energy-sucking discords. Oh no, it doesn't magically vanish disagreements and conflicts from a marriage. After all, what's a relationship without drama in it, right? A little drama prevents trauma. The best thing about this book is its interactive style. There's no monotonous or dry and lecturing tone. It has quizzes and questionnaires at the end of each section. It becomes fun to complete these exercises and review one another's answers as a team. The activity helps you learn so much about your mate and understand him on an unprecedented, deeper level. Number 3. The Blue Zones by Dan Buettner. You may know him as an explorer on National Geographic. He is an avid traveler who loves to travel across the globe to discover recipes for longer and happier lives. He has discovered 5 places where people live the longest and happiest life. He named them Blue Zones. The book Blue Zones talks about those tested strategies that promise a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. We have made our lives tedious and hellish with unnecessary drama and complications when the prescription for success is darn simple. A healthy and correct lifestyle. Even experts and scientists say that you can live a decade longer if you adopt the right formula for living your life. It doesn't fit the criterion of a typical relationship book, but helps you get an insight into all your relationships, be it with family, friends, yourself, or nature. Blue Zone is not just a physical place. Your relationship can also become a blue zone if you implant those time-tested methods of being happy in content. Number 2. 8 Dates by John M. Gottman. We have Dr. Gottman once again. He has co-authored 8 Dates with his wife, Julie Schwartz Gottman. I just couldn't help adding him again because the guy is that experienced in marital stability, divorce, and all the drama that comes with a relationship. 8 Dates gives you a simple way forward for long-term commitments. Commitment, whether long or short-term, requires effort to remain commitment. But that effort shouldn't drain you or suck the life out of you. That's what John M. Gottman tells you on these pages. It doesn't have to be strictly 8 dates, and then things will all be unicorns and roses for the rest of your life. Nope, doesn't work like that. Gottman's idea is to have heart-to-heart conversations between partners on at least 8 different occasions, instead of just sitting in front of a screen or going to a fancy dinner place to fortify the relationship. It's not limited to date night activity. You can plan a coffee time, lunch or breakfast for such intimate conversations. The idea is to interact with your honey. Just be honest and open on issues that can make or break a relationship. You will realize after some time that you know your partner like never before. It will become a regular thing that will lead you to become couple goals. If you want to know what's going on in your beloved's world and how to make him tell you that, definitely read this book. Number 1. Why Don't We Listen Better? By Jim Peterson. And the last one for couples is Why Don't We Listen Better? By Jim C. Peterson. He's the guy who launched the Navigator Ministry in Brazil. He has many best-selling books under his name, including Living Proof, Church Without Walls, and the one I saved for number 1. It is a common cause of the rift between couples when one partner feels like he's talking to a wall or a block of ice. Or no matter what you say or how you say it, you and your mate feel disconnected. Are you also feeling like that? Well, lucky for you that Jim Peterson has heard you and brought a solution to this dilemma. The book contains the essence of Peterson's years of counseling to help partners improve communication in a companionship. He points out the red flags in conversations that often put folks at odds with each other. I simply love this gem because it gives practical tools to better the exchange of dialogues between partners to ensure they don't feel misunderstood or unheard. You get light and practical guidelines to tackle a great problem. No science-heavy stuff, trust me. So, put it on your TBR list immediately. So, that was all the stuff I had for couples. These books may have diverse subjects, but one thing is common in all of them. They bring couples closer like never before. They can relate to the situations and problems discussed in the texts. At the same time, they can have fun reading them together. If this video helped you find the next book you are going to read, then like and share this video. Let me know in comment section on what type of books I should cover in my next video. Also, if you read one of the book mentioned in this video, share your review or thoughts with us. Subscribe this channel for more such awesome videos. Thanks for watching.